this week's edition of the SAU Cross Country Coaches Show. I'm Jacob Pumphrey with MurriotAthletics.com, and I'm joined alongside the head coach of both of those programs, Coach Tim Servis. And Coach, it's been about 2 weeks since we last talked with you. You had the opportunity to host the Lois Davis Invitational, which served as the last, I guess you could say, regular season meet of the 2016 campaign. Had a lot of success. The women come out as the team champions, as well as Claudine Blankenford putting in a really good performance to become the individual champion on the women's side, and then the men finished third, led by Doug Palmer's individual championship. Talk a little bit about both of those teams and kind of your expectations going in and kind of looking back and seeing their performances.
I saw a lot of improvement on the women's side, and Claudine, she absolutely dominated that race, which was really nice. And she went uncontested. I believe she almost won by a minute. So that was really nice to see her way up there. Just kind of goes to show you what kind of capability she has. And so that was very exciting. And the other girls, they stepped it up too. They ran very strong and had gradual progression. So you know, it's looking good going to the conference with them. Now the men, Doug looked outstanding. He ran the best race of his season. Ran about a minute faster than what he had ran last year. And so I thought he did really good. And the team did really good too. We had to sit some out. We were kind of resting them. They had little injuries, so we're resting them and trying to get our team completely healthy for conference. So we didn't have our full team there, but those who did ran good, saw some good performances. I was very impressed with both teams, and it's nice to see a good meet like that, knowing that we'll host next year's 2017 Great American Conference Championship.
You talk about the progression of your team throughout the season. You've had 2 weeks to prepare for the Great American Conference Championships that's taking place this Saturday in Durant, Oklahoma. On the women's side of things, really, I guess you can say they've been led by Claudine Blankenford, who's put in really a sensational freshman campaign. Talk about her, but not just her, as far as your other runners as well, the likes of Ashlyn Foley, Trevecca Terry, and Jada Fricks, and runners like that, and how you think they'll perform this Saturday.
Well, we had very good 2 weeks of training, so I think that we're going to perform at our best. And Claudine, she's going to do what she's been doing all season, dominating the races. I believe Claudine is the best freshman in the conference this year, and so we'll see, you know, at the championship. And then our sophomores, Trevecca Terry and Jada Fricks and Ashlyn Foley. Well, Ashlyn's a junior. They've really stepped it up this year. I saw a lot of improvement. We had a great week of training, and so I think that we'll see a little more improvement at the Great American Conference Championship. See some of our freshman girls step up. Sonia Morales is looking really strong. She had a great week of training. And I could go on and on. Riley Knight, a great week of training. So it's looking good for the future.
And on the men's side of things, you look to Doug Palmer, who, as we just mentioned, was the individual champion at the Lois Davis Invitational, but also Lane Alexander, Jose Guevara, Braden Gower, guys like those that are expected to make some big strides this Saturday to put you guys in a position to compete at the top of the event.
Yes. Well, like you said, Doug, I foresee him leading the team, but Jose Guevara, senior, has had an outstanding year. I've seen a lot of improvement on his end. Lane is coming back from an injury. He's looking good. He had a great practice yesterday, so I'm hoping to see him back in normal form. And then Braden Gower has made a lot of steps towards improvement this year. I see him up there with the top of the pack. So Braden, those four really strong. Then Nathan Puvia stepped up. Got a freshman, Austin Morgan. He's looking really good. He was out for a little while, but he's back, and so we're really stepping things up. I see a much better team this year than we had last year, which is promising, you know, going into the championship.
fully healed and well-rested Lady Mule Rider and Mule Rider cross-country teams will take part in the Great American Conference Championships this Saturday in Durant, Oklahoma. Be sure to check out MuleRiderAthletics.com for pre- and post-race recaps, as well as this coach's show with Coach Tim Servis. Coach, best of luck this weekend.